Find the vertex. So we have, we saw this before with the tunnel problem at the top. We start by moving out over the constant. So I have a y minus 4. That's a y, that's a 4. My y's look like 4s. My 6's look like b's actually too, so I got to be careful about that. I'm going to take out the 6. That is not the b, speaking of b. We look at that and we think, oh, that's a and that's b and that's c, and that's true with the quadratic formula, but when we're completing the square, you cannot look at this by itself without saying, well, I wonder if there's something out here, and there is. We need to take it out. There's my 6. I'm going to leave myself with x squared because I took the 6 out, but I also have a minus 2x because I took the 6 out. And that 4 is gone, so all I have over here is space with which to complete the square. So I'm doing my b over 2 squared thing to get that. That's adding 1 because negative 2 divided by 2 is 1, squared is 1. I added 1, but it's a 1 times 6. So I'm really adding 6 to both sides. Okay, I should say, I always do it this way. That just made me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to add 1 because I see that I added 1 here, but I'm going to put a parenthesis 6 because I have the 6 there. That's still going to be the same 6 that I wrote there a moment ago, but the minus 4 and the plus 6 is going to give me a y plus 2. Over here, the 6 is still out in front. This factors to be x minus 1. X minus 1 and x minus 1 is going to give me that. Two numbers that multiply together to get 1, add together to get negative 2 is negative 1 and negative 1. The last step is to move that, whatever's over here, the adjustment from that and then the completed square, move it back. It's going to be a minus 2. So my vertex is at positive 1, negative 2. It's a positive 1. Can you change the sign inside? It's a negative 2 because you keep the sign outside. You go over 1, you go down 2, you got a vertex there. Positive 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very narrow, and that's as a result of the a value of 6. It stretches it up radically vertically wide, or vertically high. Here we don't have to deal with that coefficient in front. It's just a 1, so I'm going to move the 28. Y minus 28 is equal to x squared plus 10x. Well, to complete the square, b over 2 squared. That is the b I'm using because that is a coefficient of 1. So I'm adding 25. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Squared is 25. Now I can simply add the 25 to the other side. Okay. That's a negative 3. Y minus 3 equals, in parentheses, x plus 5 squared. If I add the 3 to both sides, I add it to cancel it over here. And so my vertex is at negative 5, positive 3. Okay, so I go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're welcome with the whole thing over here. Negative 5, positive 3, and it opens upward. So you can see it's going up a ways. If that was only 3 and this is way over here, it's not going to hit the y-axis until 28. So we don't necessarily have to worry about the y-axis or the intercept every time.